All right, hello. I'm Lumen, back with some more Agricola for you. With me today is MaruskaK. How are you doing?
Hi, thank you for invitation. I'm doing good.
Good. Let's just get right into this. We've got the first pack of occupations.
Asleep.
So glad we can.
There's a clear first pick. What do you think of this occupations pack?
There are some.
Oops, sorry.
There are several weak cards. Yeah, and I agree with you that Morning Trader is clear strongest card in the pack. And other than that, I don't know. Other cards are like interesting to get on rebound, but nothing crazy to hope for.
Plowman will get taken. Burger Flipper should get taken.
Yeah.
Probably Tower Builder, and then everything else.
Yeah, I mean, Tower Builder looks like to be the fourth strongest pick, and Tower Builder is pretty weak.
Yeah. Do you ever like playing Tower Builder?
It backfires really often, but I mean, you have Morning Trader, maybe you can afford to play for it.
Yeah. It could be a good game for it.
Morning Trader is 5.3 powered. I don't think that Plowman or Burger Flipper is anyhow close.
No, it's not. Maybe Estate Manager, but that is not really how I'm playing.
Estate Manager is 0.4. I don't believe it's close.
Okay.
Yeah, well, looking at the spec, yeah, I agree. Those two cards are really strong. Also, Rice Farmer is interesting for you, I think, if I remember it correctly.
Yes, so with Rice Farmer, whenever I take the 1 grain action space, I get a free read, and vice versa.
Yeah, and Rice Farmer is like weak, so it may come back.
Yes, I would personally hate to skip out on either Part-Time Builder or Robber just because to make sure to get Rice Farmer.
Yeah, I think Robber lately went a bit up with power. It's 4.5. It's really decent.
Okay.
Part-Time Builder, I don't think is a good pick for you, just simply for the reason that you can kill your Morning Trader.
Yes. On the other hand, I would have to.
Yeah, but on the other hand, Morning Trader and yeah, exactly. Robber doesn't work good with the Morning Trader.
So I would either. Actually, I can't use both because I would have to do Morning Trader first, and then.
If you will be for starting player and all people will have same number of turns, you won't be able to even use Robber.
Right, I would have to be starting player.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You will have to be starting player, and you will skip first 2 turns, which is not good.
Right.
Yeah, with Part-Time Builder, maybe when in round for rounds 8 and 9, when Veggie comes out.
When I'm done taking grain from Morning Trader. Yeah. I think I agree. There's just no real point in taking Braidmaker, Renovator, Minimalist. Rice Farmer is too early for it.
Yeah, exactly. Rice Farmer is like 1.4, so weak, but
okay.
Those are also nice cards.
Yeah. So Spring Worker is the weakest of these 4 that I'm highlighting, but it fits my game really well.
Somebody who will take the Plowman will maybe make you good use of it.
That's true. Stone Sculptor is nice, but I don't know how much stone I'm going to be getting early. Resource Dealer is strong. Sunrise Admirer is strong.
Yeah, I agree with Stone Sculptor. If you will get back the Rice Farmer, you will probably ignore the Redstone Food spot for some time.
Right. So I think I want to risk Spring Worker getting back. Well, no, it's not going to come back. Outrider, Blackberry Farmer, Stone Custodian.
Well, they're like, yeah, I agree.
So this might be my last chance to get Spring Worker. On the other hand, Sunrise Admirer is just a lot stronger, and it would let me not worry about plowing in the first few rounds. but actually, yeah. Because if I play part-time builder, I won't be able to use plow a field. So I think Sunrise Admirer is a good fit there.
It's usually not a big deal, but definitely this should be fine on food. These cards I believe are fine for you.
Yeah, as a
And
fourth pick,
also,
it's good.
yeah, I also, as you are mentioning, by selecting the cards, there are 4 cards which can be even considered to pick much earlier usually.
Yeah. So
what is your preference?
Well, I'm thinking about adoptive parents here. Well Builder probably isn't good because there's a good chance we don't get any stone early game.
Pickler, and I believe there are better cards which fits your game.
Yes. With Morning Trader, I'm not going to be winning the race for growth, so adoptive parents will help me catch up, and I'll have food from a grain food engine, hopefully. And then Pickler, the 4 wood occupations are always good, and I have a chance at getting most vegetables, but not obviously yet.
I don't think there were many cards which boost vegetable. I don't remember any.
Yeah, I'm going to take adoptive parents because Pickler has been seen by everyone, so there's no surprise.
There's also some possibility that you will get Tower Builder, and if games go okay, out of the question, right?
Yeah.
Somebody, yeah, but if somebody chooses to play for, yeah, other cards are terrible.
Yeah.
And if Burger Flipper basically gives you food and cattle, which is taking cattle with food, it is fine for the late game.
And it might help the Sunrise Admirer get going with all the extra food.
There was card, the Beastmaster, so somebody took it and will play probably for big number of animals.
Yep.
No, there was that second guy which you cannot convert animals.
Yes, so
when you take
the Beastmaster will probably want Estate Manager as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That will be a nice game.
Yeah.
I mean, those 2 cards are not strong, so let's see.
Rice Farmer came back, so that's the clear pick.
Yeah, that's pretty easy.
Minimalist,
and it's good that
not good.
It's good that you don't have like crazy number of yearly occupations. You just want to play 2, right? And
yeah.
In the middle game, adoptive parents, and in later middle game, part-time and Sunrise Admirer.
Yeah.
Or maybe Sunrise sooner.
I am thinking about maybe a earlier middle game Sunrise Admirer.
Yeah, then you will need to have more food.
Yeah. These cards, I don't think I have a use for any of them.
Yeah.
Stone Custodian might be emergency food. Oh, but it's just so underwhelming to pick that card.
Oh, what others are even worse? Maybe Outrider, but it's really like you don't need it.
Yeah.
It completely goes against you.
Okay.
Cotton Field is always good.
Yes, I think it's the clear first pick here. Free field, or maybe even 2. Hard to beat that.
Yeah, other cards are like average. It's not bad to pick. There are still cards to take, but Cotton Field, let me check the strength.
Oh, it's like over 5 power. It's tremendous.
Yeah, we will probably don't manage to get 2 fields. Maybe yes, maybe no. It's
yeah, it might not be worth going for.
4.8 is that Cotton Field, but I don't think that
You'd have to play all the 6 occupations besides Stone Custodian.
Yeah, it's like you will need to play Stone Curator, or how it's called.
Yeah, Stone Custodian maybe. So animal trap will get taken by the well builder. Whoever took well builder is going to take animal trap.
Definitely.
Honeymoon might get taken. Piggy bank probably will get taken. I like watering can a lot.
It can be a funny combination of timetable and well builder, right?
Yeah.
And guild hall. Wow. Somebody will be probably playing for it.
Yeah.
It's decent card, I think, and it fits my style.
Yeah, your style, just majors and free occupations. What can be better?
I will build those majors anyway. The occupations are just bonus. Okay, but what's to pick? It would be your preference. You probably will not have any issues with space. So I think Witch's Dance Ground can be good when you plan for weaker farm, but
yes,
that's not your case.
Correct.
Guild Hall, I believe you need just one oven to be fine, right?
Yeah. And then Chapel is interesting to note that it's in the game. I've never played a game with Chapel in the game.
Yeah, I have friend which if Chapel is in draft, he use it every time.
And having stone being spent to remove beggars doesn't seem good for.
Yeah, it's just for those who don't know these cards. So you can place there. It works as an action, and you can spend up to 2 stones to discard up to 2 beggars.
Right.
And check. And by the way, this is check card and check.
Yes. I almost never play with the check deck, so I had to.
English one can be used multiple times per in game. Also, maybe even creep, yeah. Fields you should, no, don't choose Venus. Is it different in English?
Whenever you use the normal family growth, you can do it twice.
So it's same, unless in but the guy with the tower builder can make a good use of it, maybe.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, the price squash, creep, field, all three may be good for you. Maybe even baguette on the rebound can be considerable.
Yeah, I played baguette last game.
And you won?
Yeah, I did win. Yeah, I had street musician, and I passed dancer and art director. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
I guess you maxed out your grain, right?
Yeah, I did. I'm probably gonna take prize squash. Field is close. Field is really
I
close.
believe you should be able to manage your food management, and increase your sailing is also always good, right? And
Yeah.
creep is not good in doing that.
Yeah, and I can just give up on Pickler. That's not really a problem.
Yeah. Farm name sign 2 points when you have all spaces used, right?
Yep, it seems like a clear pick, except that wooden crane could be useful for a lot of stone, given that Chapel is in the game.
I don't think anybody is that crazy.
Really?
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's probably not a good idea.
It's like you need to. It's like you take stone to save 2 food for 2 points. Like
yeah,
let's say you take 4 stone, then you save 4 wood and use 2 actions to do 4 points.
Right, it's hard to get a good payoff from this, especially with the 3 wood cost.
Yeah.
Corn storehouse is just terrible. Never take corn storehouse. Windmill's pretty bad. Reed nursery's pretty bad. Outhouse is pretty bad.
Oh, but that reed thing can be used. You can make it.
Yeah, you can get like 1 point out of it.
Yeah. 1 point is usually not a problem, and if you have, for example, timetable, it's even easier. Okay.
I'm the kind of guy who would just take watering can.
Yeah, it's so how many rooms do you plan to build?
Probably 2 rooms. So
yeah,
and then use adoptive, and then family growth without room. Use adoptive there also. if it doesn't work out perfect, then whatever.
Yeah, timetable for you would be just stone and wood. It's probably not that good.
Right.
And yeah, watering can is like safe source of food. So yeah, the honeymoon gives a lot of points, but
Risky.
yeah, it's risky. You play it early, and in the late game you oh yeah, I did not notice that there was the harrow. But Chipple came back. It's your opportunity to shine.
I don't think I'll be playing Chapel. I think I would rather take Harrow.
Yeah, but can you imagine to have Chapel with Collector? The
Oh
Collector, the
yeah,
guy
yeah,
where
the
you
Netherlands
use
card.
it, you take beggar and a couple of goods.
Yeah, a couple of goods. You mean 6 or 7 goods?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like it's like 5, 6, 7, 8 or
or
something like
it's
that.
6, 7, 8, and 9.
Oh,
Yeah, that would
that
be a
can
power.
because you can take stone from there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you later exchange it to to the point.
Yep. Okay, so I'll probably, well, I'm definitely taking Witch's Dance Ground or Harrow.
Mm, I agree.
Probably Harrow. So
Are you sure?
my farm is going to look like fields with Sunrise and Admirer, 3 more fields,
Mhm.
1 from Cotton Field and 2 from Harrow, 4
Mm,
rooms and 5 pasture spaces, probably.
I'm just thinking that we did not saw any plow. Whether you are not helping others more than yourself, and it's cost 2 wood, right?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I don't have to play it.
And you got the field.
Yeah.
Oh, Tower Builder was not brave enough to take Venus.
Yeah.
Probably he know that you will make him very sad with his Tower Builder. Because usually, why I'm saying that with Morning Trader it usually takes some time to
Yes.
grow. But on other hand, you have the Rice Farmer, which is like you are not slowing yourself down. You are even boosting yourself in building rooms, right? Because
Yeah,
you don't
yeah.
need to uh, kind of go and try to get on those rather frequent spaces in your game, like Readstone Food and to read.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going last. Never fun, especially because we're probably not going to be able to play Morning Trader.
And also you don't have any, yeah, but yeah, you have decent miners to start.
Yeah, so
Field,
kihnaigh plays
farm
the
side.
robber, so he gets to skip placing a
You
family
don't.
member and take a wood or a food.
It's like wood per round. It's always good,
Yeah.
but you need to skip the move that we. And you cannot skip on. You can skip only when at least one player has the person to place.
Yes,
One move to
unfortunately
play.
that's me because Morning Trader.
Yeah, so he will usually be able to skip his last move.
Yeah,
Good for
very
him.
nice.
You know, it first move was played, and you already know that you are boosting him.
Yeah. And TheBoot plays native.
Oh,
I feel like
that's strong
every
card.
game Morning Trader I have, native is also in the game.
Native, whenever you plow the field or use so big, you get written food. With
Yes, it's
it
one of
is
the
really
strongest cards.
strong card.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's unfortunate.
it's fun when somebody, for example, plays the cemetery.
Oh, Park Cemetery.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
when
then plow is
you
Reedstone
basic
food.
you basically play Reedstone Food and plow, right?
Yeah. Kihnaigh robs a wood. Good move. Korax takes 2 clay. Boot takes plow reed food. So I should think about taking starting player, but I don't really have anything to play. And then 2 wood is the other option,
Yeah.
or day labor. But
Oh, I like the no day labor definitely not, but I like to wood. You are ready for room.
but I'm going to be last again.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. But when you will play Morning Trader, you will be last anyway, every round, most likely.
Well, I mean, going 5th and 9th is better than going 8th and 9th with Morning Trader.
Yes.
Grain for kihnaigh, going on Reedstone Food. Pretty much typical. Korax takes wood, which means that first action Morning Trader for me. Oh my goodness.
Oh, and Boot has 2 crazy strong occupations in his hand.
Yep, the top cards of G4, G5. Engineering Apprentice gives you 4 free stables as long as you get to 7 occupations.
It's like for second, third, fifth, and 7th.
Yes.
Apprentice is 5.2.
Yes.
And native is 5.1.
Yep.
And basically every card above 5 can win you game even without any combination with anything else.
Yeah.
And by the way, the lot of fruit will be in this game.
Right. So Rice Farmer is maybe not even worth playing.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
And it looks like if you don't do anything, you will stay the last one.
Yeah, and I don't like that.
Last ending.
I don't like that.
Yeah, but on the other hand, you don't have any card to
farm name sign is okay.
Even field can be playable.
I don't want to pass that though. Field, I feel like is always like the round 13 start player.
Yeah.
That's how it's really powerful. Well, if I take start player, I'll probably take, well, then grain, and yeah, it's probably not worth doing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Maybe even day labor.
Yeah, there's not good options here.
And probably it's still considerable to play Rice Farmer because, as you said, you want to build more rooms, and Rice Farmer gives you basically the freedom in taking read for those rooms.
Yeah.
For read is usually a bigger amount, but with native in game it's 50-50.
Yeah. So Kihnaigh is in a great spot. Didn't have to do anything. Gets Reedstone Food again. He's going to play Robber for another wood. He's going to have the first room.
Unfortunately for you.
Yes.
And TheBoot will take like 3 wood 2 times, and he will be prepared for room as well.
Yeah, Shoot is asking why not SP farm name sign, and my thinking was I would have to take grain with my first action anyway. I wouldn't get like a great Reedstone Food kind of thing. So that was my thinking there. TheBoot playing Hill Bandit, terrific stuff.
I thought that Shoot was playing with you, probably.
No, Shoot had to take care of something, I think.
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah. So I'll take grain with Morning Trader.
He will not get wrecked by the Boot, because Boot play another
great
fine
occupation,
I would say. Yeah, Hill Bandit, right?
Yeah, so he gets a clay and a food every time an improvement with clay cost gets played.
Yeah, which is pretty much 70% of all majors.
Right.
And maybe even some minors. There are the few one that were there.
Yeah, Chapel probably isn't in the game.
Yeah, probably not. I'm not sure whether you even did not discard it.
So 4 clay is the clear pick for me. Think about ovens and stuff.
Yeah, basically what you would like to do is probably take Reedstone Food once and build a clay oven and be able to set your feeding.
Yeah. Well, the next play has to be fishing or traveling players.
Yeah, problem is that with stronger people in game, you will never usually get to Redstone food spot later with
Right.
Morning Trader. It's good to take the food because now you will have food to play an occupation, right? And start piling your reed.
Yeah.
You were a bit unlucky with the draft. There were like almost nothing for Morning Trader except the rice farmer.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
I'm really thinking about just ignoring rice farmer, honestly.
Yeah, if 2 reed comes back, it's probably it's probably fine because I think Boot injects enough reed for you
Yeah.
to don't play it.
And it's very possible I grow last. Unless maybe Boot got Tower Builder and is thinking about doing it.
On the other hand, you don't see to be too far from growing, right?
Well,
I mean, too far from building room. That's what I wanted
that's
to say.
true. On the other hand, if family growth is late, I can just hold start player, and I might not grow until round 10. Hey, look.
Yeah, I was thinking that you are a lucky guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, basically, now you have also the option to kind of play with second move this rice farmer, right? And that would give you next round the read for room, maybe.
Yeah.
What are your other options you are considering?
I'm thinking about start player, or fireplace or clay oven.
I was thinking about those as well because Kain has the resources for oven,
Yes.
and he kind of looks like not setting his feeding plan yet.
Right, but building an oven without a grain plan is very
Yeah,
suspicious. It's not a
it's suicidal, I would say.
yeah. Okay, he robs a food. Um, Fireplace is not safe with the stables out for the boot.
Yeah, I agree.
So I think what you suggested is probably the right play. Just take rice farmer.
I believe that my thinking is that you needed stone for the clay oven. Hopefully, if Kain won't play it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't think that you have too much use for another possible stone.
Right.
So, and in that case, otherwise it would be a bit difficult to get read because next round there will be one, and technically you need to have just one more read to build a room.
Right.
And basically taking a read with the grain is like you are saving moves basically. That's
Yes.
my thinking.
Okay, family growth is round 5. Lovely.
On the other hand, would it be better for you if it was round 7?
No, no.
I
And
think
nothing
for
is
you
good at this
it's
point.
yeah. I think in situation like this when literally anybody can build, it's maybe better for you because I believe you have pretty good plan to build another room,
Yeah.
and growing in round 8 is always better than growing in round 10,
Yeah.
and you can just clearly kind of sit into the queue.
Yeah, you're right.
There is also a possibility that Boot has the tower builder. I
Right, and I
doubt.
was just looking it up for the exact wording. It says that if you're the only one with 2 rooms, then you can double build by paying the resources for just one.
Hmm.
So that means I might try to be crafty and build 2 rooms at once if I suspect that Boot is going for tower builder.
That's I would say a very optimistic plan, or I would say ambitious plan. That was the correct wording.
I forgot to.
Yeah, but grain read every round. For me, it sounds decent. Oh, I mean, you got strong card, and any card which makes it even stronger is good.
Right. Piggy
It's
bank.
just it. Yeah, whenever it's pretty food costly, right, for him.
Yeah, and I need to defend the clay oven now.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. My thinking is that there's literally no food on the board, and if he want to make use of the piggy bank, you need to pay food every round if you want to make use of it.
Yep.
And it costs a lot.
Korax did take the fireplace, giving Boot clay food on Hill Bandit, and then the Boot plays carrots, which is a nice food miner for him.
Yeah, I agree. Well, usually it is these miners which gives you point, cost nothing, and some food are really strongly.
Yeah.
Now you are in an interesting situation. I will try to explain why. Boot took the starting player to build a room.
Yes.
But if he builds the room, you probably will get 6 wood, right?
Yes.
And I like your idea of taking redstone food, because if it happens that clay oven gets taken, you will be closer to build the stone oven. Like backup plan.
Right. Oh, I can rob a food to play piggy bank.
That's a good idea. Also, I was thinking about another sequence which may be possible. You will take redstone food, and yeah, I was thinking the same.
Yeah.
Take 3 wood. Next round, if Boot builds, right, you can take grain with reed, and you, as you said, you will be prepared to build 2 rooms at once.
Yeah.
Or were you thinking about different plan?
Turkey breeder. This is nice.
Well, yeah, this.
Yeah, so the 3 clay on Kinai's farm is going to be the fireplace, and he's just going to sweep that sheep up.
I'm just thinking that for you this may mean that you should build the clay oven as soon as possible, otherwise you can be in troubles.
Well, I think second move, yes.
Yeah,
I can
agree.
take grain read right now.
And you need to be aware that Korax may want to jump you, but
yeah, if it happens, it happens. Though I can't worry too much about it. I think
he cannot. Yeah, I was just he did not grow yet, so he has just 2 moves. He need to grow with 1 move. And only possible consequence where he would be able to jump you is when I don't know how to pronounce this.
kihnaigh.
If Kine do starting player, then he would be able to jump you.
Right.
And still he would be risking some feeding troubles.
Yeah.
Not big, but... So what is your plan now?
This is so nice for the Boot, getting Hill Bandit.
Yes. Hill Bandit is paying himself, right?
Yeah. My plan this round, you mean?
Yeah.
Clay oven. Help the Boot out even more. And then probably play an Ock.
Sorry, I was just laughing because my wife is playing ukulele for some reason.
Your wife is playing what?
Ukulele? I don't know
okay.
whether it's called the same in English.
I don't know that one.
It's like this small guitar.
Oh, ukulele. Okay.
Yeah. So adoptive parents?
Yeah, adoptive
Or
parents or
sunrise.
6 clay maybe. Just a lot of clay to turn down.
Yeah, you will never see 6 clay again. Most likely. What is being discussed? Because I cannot recognize the letters.
Oh, I'm just joking with TheBoot that his Hill Bandit's very nice so far. And he said he's a sucker for Hill Bandit.
I like Hill Bandit. I usually like cards which gives you something when others are doing something, like Good Friend,
Okay.
Hill Bandit, Charky,
Yeah, when
Charcoal Burner.
just get stuff without taking moves. It's always a good idea.
And usually it's good to know that those cards are even better in 5 players game, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
There it's like pleasure to have cards, so it gives you something when others are doing something, because they will do it.
Right.
They cannot avoid it.
Yeah, the automatic payoffs are just amazing all the time. Adoptive parents are 6 clay. I think it's 6 clay. And then next round, nobody can build a room. So I can take Morning Trader again. And then, well, especially because 6 wood won't be on the table. I was thinking that Korax might not take the 3 wood, and then 6 wood would be mine. So next round looks like Grain Reed first, Build Room second, Adoptive Parents third. But I'm not completely sure yet.
For me, with current information we have, it sounds reasonable. Because, as you said, nobody can build a room.
Yeah.
And but the trouble with Morning Trader is that in later stage of the game, the other moves gets more valuable.
Yes.
Also, with considering that you will be piling quite some grain, and you will not. It's not a big difference if you have 4 or 5.
Right.
And Kine is making use of the piggy.
Yes.
He hoarded another stone, so maybe I'm just thinking out loud. How do you think he will feed? Will he eat animals or?
Yeah, he's going to build a fireplace with his first move. Okay, the boot's being annoying. He's taking plow now, which means I have to build 2 rooms.
Yeah.
Well,
it's not that critical.
It's not a disaster, no, but...
Yeah. Trouble is that he will force you next round again to do something with first move. Good thing for you. No. Yeah. Sorry, I was miscalculating.
Okay.
Next round, he will most likely force you again to do the action without instead of Morning Trader, which is a bit annoying, but...
yeah, Morning Trader's been good payoff. It's 4 grain and 2 reed with Rice Farmer. Not perfect, but not bad either.
And you will probably take 1-2 veggie in later, most likely.
Yeah, I personally have a lot of trouble taking the veggie with Morning Trader. It annoys me. There's usually so many good actions around.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh my god. No, occupation's 2 food. Korax played Braid Maker, which gives him a discount on Basket Maker's Workshop.
I wasn't expecting Korax to be the one who will start eating reed, but he will. Oh, and Boot passed you this card. I wonder why he did that.
Yeah, he's coercing me to play it and give him a clay food payoff.
I don't think you need starting player, right?
No, I don't.
You are considering the occupation. You will have enough food, but it's a bit...
It sucks. And the reason I'm doing it, the secondary reason is to play Cotton Field.
Oh yeah, you don't have many good miners to play at the moment. You don't have any wood, which
Correct.
by the way will be a bit struggle in the later stage of the game for you,
Yeah.
because Boot will probably build a room, which will not make the wood situation better just because
No.
everybody is spending so much wood.
Korax is taking starting player to play Basket Maker's Workshop. That makes sense.
By the way, he has two occupations, which allows him to play the majors for cheap, right?
Yeah, majors for cheap and as a miner.
Oh, and this may cause that the boot will not be the one who will be pushing you to build, to grow first move, but maybe it will be even the Korax who will force you to
Yeah.
build first move. Because next round, that's my thinking, he will probably build the room with first move.
Oh, it turns out
Now
no, he's taking read.
yeah, he could. I just realized he cannot because otherwise he would back.
Yeah.
Because he needs to eat at least one reed. By the way, that occupation he played allows him to eat reed for 2 food, which
Correct.
can get handy.
Yes. Kihnaigh is taking 3 wood to prevent 6 wood from piling up for Korax. And 3 wood's just good in general. Kihnaigh is also going to eat 2 sheep to harvest and then breed 1 back. And then that gives him enough food for piggy bank.
And he has already 2 or 3.
That
2.
makes his second food on piggy bank. For those who don't know the card, once he gets his 6th food on piggy bank, he can discard the food to the supply and build a major for free. TheBoot, building a room, very annoying. I feed 4 food and then minus F adopt.
Yeah, your problem maybe is that you will need to force your way through to play the. But by the way, I like your choice of playing Cotton Field, because I was thinking how you will be feeding, and I just realized that with the Cotton Field you can do the sow bake.
Correct.
So one bake one, and it's pretty good payoff. Maybe later you can play the field, right, and do it again, or maybe even with Sunrise Admirer.
Yeah, Sunrise
But
looks like it's going to be late game.
and but I like your choice of the adaptive parents. It's really, as you said, it allowed you to a bit catch up
Yeah.
with the rest of the guys.
I'm thinking of buying the cooking hearth straight up right here and then playing Burger Flipper as food. So cooking hearth and 4 food or so bake this round, and then Burger Flipper next round start getting cows that way.
Yeah, and that should give you even enough food to play the admire,
Yes.
like not in round 11 but sooner, and to use this so bake, so one bake one more often. Maybe take vegetable with morning trade later.
Right.
But wood situation is not getting any better.
It is not. It is something to worry about. Korax is probably building a room.
In retrospect, I'm thinking that this witch card, which allows you to
Witch's
delete
Dance
2
Ground.
spaces, yeah,
Yeah.
may be good choice.
Turns out, yeah.
Every day is learning. By the way, you get also opportunity to grow, but I don't think you should do that. I mean, you would be able to play now the starting player and grow next round, right? But it's very risky.
I don't think it's that risky. I used my last action this round to take food somehow. And I have that to play.
Oh, and you can play this one. It's nice. It also puts some pressure on others because you are like saying, "Yeah, guys, if you won't take patient, I will take your ships."
Yeah. So
Yeah, and
second action is 4 food or so bake or maybe reedstone food or cooking hearth. There's enough ways to set up food for next round.
I think it's maybe the fishing is fine, just because so bake is probably safe-ish.
Well, Boot is probably taking a vegetable if I... Well, he might take a vegetable here and then so bake it for reed and food.
That makes sense because you basically blocked him for growing and sowing 1 grain, 1 veggie in for third stage. It's pretty good payoff. You are able to max out your crops without too much effort. And as you said, he take the vegetable, he will go for it.
Yeah.
So, considering you took the fishing, how much food you will need if you adopt?
I'll need 9, so I'll need 5 more. I can bake for 5.
Yeah, if you will be
but
able
I won't get
to
bake. 3 sheep's not coming around. Yeah, I'll figure it out.
Yeah. That's why I'm thinking that in retrospect it maybe was better to take the sow bake, just because it was clear that it will not come back. Another option
That's true.
is to sow bake, because nobody else will be really able to build the room most likely next round.
Yeah, well...
You will, yeah, the trouble is you will probably piss off the TheBoot a bit, but I mean, okay, so what's your feeding plan? Let's consider you will grow with first move. What's your feeding plan?
So I'll end up with 3 food and 3 actions.
To take 5 food.
Yes. The sheep will be gone. So bake will be gone.
Another option I'm considering. Yeah, let's say that 5 food is too much to get. Maybe another option to consider is to a morning trade and so bake with second move. Or family growth with the second move.
Yeah. Let me think about this.
Yeah, let's... Yeah, I agree.
I think kihnaigh is going to play Chapel. So the clues that I have is that he just played Resource Dealer, which means he has to get rid of that clay somehow with an improvement, or a room, or renovate.
Or with
so
renovation.
I guess he can renovate.
Yeah, he will renovate. You need 5. If you how much it is possible that you will be able to build the cooking herd with second move, and then take like 1 boar and 2 food anywhere, or 1 boar and 1 veggie?
I think it's easy enough, honestly.
And question 2: if Major won't get back, what's the alternative plan? But it will get. We will see after King's move.
Yeah. This is annoying.
I understand your feeling.
Yeah, I give Boot a clay and a food if I do this.
You don't need to play it.
Yeah, I don't. But if Chapel comes out, then a stone is useful. That's overthinking
Also, stone is useful always.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever. If I die, I die. Ugh, this feels bad. You know bad things are about to happen.
You know, it's usually a safer strategy to grow and ask those questions like how this game will end later.
Yeah.
Because when you have usually when you are playing for a small house, it's much more cruel when you make a mistake.
Yeah, and I'm gonna help Boot even more when I buy Cooking Hearth. And then my last two actions can be Burger Flipper, 2 food.
Yeah, I like this idea. I was thinking about let's say that wild boar may be playable vegetable, but can be pickable. But
Yeah.
and also you are playing very late, so it's most likely that nobody will be able to react to that. Will you be able to feed yourself with one food fishing? Yeah, you will. You have the grain in the worst case scenario.
Right.
I'm just thinking if somebody goes crazy and tries to block you because he's hungry, but nobody else is hungry.
Right. Boot announced plus clay food 3 times, so I want to check if he actually added it. So he took it when I played Helpful Neighbors. And then, okay, so he's only taken clay food twice, but he announced it 3 times.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember he had 3, and then you played 2 clay miners.
Mm-hmm.
I mean clay imps.
Yeah, so as you said, I could take pig and veggie, or I can do burger flip and traveling players.
Yeah, but I believe burger flip is safe.
Yeah, it gives me long-term options.
Exactly, that's what I want. It gives you much more utility. Also, boars will be piling.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's take a look. So, what do you think are the chances? Who is in the best spot to
win?
to win this game?
Um,
Like objectively.
Probably the boot. Not only is he probably the best player here, he has the strongest cards, and
On the other hand, he don't have anything to feed. He will need to show some agility to feed, otherwise he will.
yeah,
Because so far he was feeding from native and from the hill farmer. It's
yeah.
fine. But when you have 4 people, it's not fine. It's not enough.
So on the renovate, kihnaigh used a clay from his resource dealer, and then on the major miner, he also saved a wood on the joinery.
It's fine.
Yeah, you got to use that clay. That's one of the big things that resource dealer is difficult with.
Yeah, I usually want to play it and build the fireplace from it. At least that's what I usually see. Not many miners have the clay cost, right?
Yeah, the boot is in a really good spot because there's probably 3 of them in the draft, and then played Helpful Neighbors twice. So Hill Bandit is going off a little.
Yeah, but I guess it's served by the fact that your miners are not that great to be played. Harrow, that's pretty much easy to abandon. Water Can and Field are the late games. Same for the price squash.
Yep.
It looks like you got the cheap occupation.
Yeah, very useful.
Yeah, I think it's I think everybody has. It's the situation is equal for me. In terms of the farm, the boot looks the best, but he needs to solve the feeding in the long term.
Mm-hmm.
On the other hand, Kine also don't have bad cards, and I think that his food situation is really good. He will even with taking Creedstone food, he will manage to build another room, which is always good with yearly family growth.
Yep. Korax
And
comes out with the animal trap for a stone, so he gets cow, grain, cow on the next 3 rounds. The boot's probably going to take 3 wood. Oh, but he's going occupation.
strange.
Stone sculptor. Okay.
I was just thinking that Korax. Yeah, okay. I saw 3 stone, 3 wheat in his supply, and after he played the trap, there were 4 stone.
Yeah,
That's
I'm going
why
to
I
move
was
these
confused.
because it's getting in the way of where my peep spawns. Oops.
So, yeah, you need to flip to the fishing,
Yeah.
by the way. Basically what you do, you take the traveling player or the fishing, buy kettle for the food, and you put this food you paid to another spot.
Right.
It's not strong card, but technically it gives you 3 food anytime you take that action, which is always good.
Yep. And I really need this food engine to throw Sunrise Admirer into the game, to throw Part-Time Builder into the game.
Do you plan to use the morning trader anymore?
Well, I need to take a veggie with it, right? It's just that I need to take 4 wood if it's available.
By the way, you had 3 food.
Yeah.
You paid 1 food, so you had 2. Oh, but yeah, you took only 1 food from traveling player. That's why you are taking only where you are feeding
with grain. Yeah.
And Korax immediately took 2 boars. It's good.
Yeah.
It's ideal timing. Usually the boars are the odd, so you like to have them.
Yeah, there's 3 harvests left, so.
Yeah, exactly. You will be 3, so you will have 5, which is exact number you need.
Here I need to take 4 wood. There's no way around it.
I was thinking if both 4 wood has been taken, it may be an idea to go for morning trader.
Yes, I probably would have morning traded a veggie.
Yeah, you would want to do it maybe once. Once is sufficient.
Mm-hmm.
The first vegetable is the most important one, right?
Yes, I agree. The rest of this round, I want to burger flip on that 3-food fishing spot, and I want to play Sunrise Admirer. And then the last action could be Reedstone food. It could be 3 wood. There's a few options for that 4th action of this round. Kihnaigh goes on 3 wood, so he's looking at fencing the rest of his farm out.
Also, he has the plowman plate, so to max out his fields, he needs to plow twice more.
Right.
So he is pretty close to kind of fill his farm.
Yeah, I agree. And he can actually build a room right now with Resource Dealer.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, right? That he can take Reedstone food and he will be able to build the room.
No, he doesn't need to take Reedstone food because of... or do you mean last round?
Because you already did.
Yeah, okay.
And also he still has the robber, so he can rob the wood for his joinery. So it's like permanent source of the food.
Korax is getting a bit low on reed. He's going to need more reed to feed with BMW.
Yeah, but I'm thinking, what do you plan to do with this stone? Do you plan to go to the stone house? Probably yes, right?
Yeah, you need those points. So 3 food's probably the safe thing to do right now.
Yeah.
Sunrise Admirer is probably safe enough.
By the way, the clay one did not do so much work for you so far.
Yeah, I could so bake this round. That'd probably be useful enough.
Well, you don't have too many, like, I believe Sunrise Admirer. Maybe part-time builder before King builds the room. That's one of the options to consider as well.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, but the occupation got
Oh boy.
played.
Hmm.
And Legend is yeah, he gets immediately the vegetable, and when he takes veggie, you get the plus grain.
Yeah.
By the way, he would be nice for your morning trader.
Oh yeah, the land agent would be awesome.
If you ever saw him.
Yeah, if I ever saw him. So
Which occupation you prefer?
I might just throw away part-time builder. It might not be worth it.
Yeah, I believe that the Sunrise Admirer is much more critical for you. Your problem is that you will not probably be able to solve next round. To kind of let's imagine that somebody takes wood, and you will decide to morning trade. Then you will not be able to probably sow because
Well, I think I'm just sowing now.
yeah, that's fine.
And then I don't even have to kill this cow. I can hold breeding cows, and if I can do that, then
Yeah, because the miner, we were not speaking about it, but that your third improvement can
yeah,
hold two animals, right? For
yeah,
you,
the
so
collar and chain. It's basically the same as Animal Yard from the base game, except it costs a stone instead.
I believe that stone versus two wood. And can it hold two different types of animals as well?
I think the wording is the same. They can hold one type.
Yeah, but in the on that e-card, I think you can hold different
Oh,
types
really?
of animals.
I didn't know that.
I think so. I'm not sure. Let me check.
Okay. So 2 cows are probably going to go very fast, but that would be really nice to get back. I would skip morning trading to get 2 cows.
Right, as you said, the breeding pair of kettles is 2 points for you, maybe more.
Yeah.
And of course, it's like decent source of.
Ooh. Korax is taking Sobek first action. Very interesting.
And that's what I was saying, that you will never be able to get in this round, because reason for that is that Kine can sow bake as well,
Okay, and
because he has
actually
two
he took
fields.
reed. And boot
Oh,
takes cow.
Korax. Oh, I thought that the boot is going for so.
Yeah.
So now what options are you considering?
I'm probably morning trading veggie right now.
I was thinking that alternative may be tree wood.
That's not strong enough, and I need to do this eventually.
Yeah, that's. I mean, if somebody takes tree wood and you will get two, it will be at like vegetable and two wood, which is better than tree wood.
Yeah.
By the way, I found the animal yard, and on this card you can hold up to two animals of your choice.
Okay, so it's more flexible.
They need not to be the same type of animal.
Okay. It's good to know.
See, it's similar but not the same.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, kihnaigh fences. Korax plows instead of sows. That's interesting. I'm looking at taking 2 sheep or traveling players. Boot is playing Renovator.
Really interesting if you consider that both TheBoot and the kihnaigh is, I would say, pretty good use of how Boot plans to feed.
Renovator cooking hearth. He just has barely enough clay.
He has 2 more clay than he needs, by the way.
Right. So he played Renovator to get the stable.
Exactly, because he would eventually play it anyway.
Yeah. 3 wood and worry about the animals later, I think. 2 sheep and cow 2 food.
Yeah. kihnaigh is a bit hungry.
Yeah, and he's gonna get the stone oven on his piggy bank.
That's nice.
And he's taking a grain to prepare for it.
Yeah, I believe that, I'm not sure about exact wording, but I believe, yeah, at the end of the works phase, which means before the harvest.
Right.
And what you can, for example, do is to sow your grain and put food on the piggy bank, so you have 6, harvest the grain, and then buy the stone oven before feeding. So it's pretty nice combo which you can do with the piggy bank.
Because you have to place the food at the end of the work phase, but you can discard the food at any time.
Exactly. So you can discard between feeding and harvesting. So
yes,
having 2 sown grain fields and having 0 fields, 0 grain is big difference.
Yeah. Korax is going to jump on SoBake now. I would expect TheBoot to take 2 sheep actually, and then.
By the way, he probably where Korax took 1 grain directly.
Animal trap from his miner.
Oh yeah, correct. So, you predict well?
Well, I get this now.
Yeah.
And then when I take food cow, I'll be able to eat the sheep and breed a cow.
By the way, you need to, and by the bread cow you can pay the Sunrise Admirer,
Correct.
which is good.
Yeah. Boot Reedstone food, so we can use his stone sculptor.
You can even consider starting player as the last move.
Yeah.
Because kihnaigh will probably, most likely, he will grow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if he plans to bake those 2 grains, he will be in pretty tough spot. Do you have enough food now?
Yeah, I'm fed and I can breed the cow, and then use it to base Sunrise Admirer. And then starting player or take 2 wood probably.
I'm thinking that starting player, either if you get a family growth, it will be awesome. If you would get the SoBake, still fine because you will have 3 fields and 2 crops to sow.
4 fields and 2 crops. Yeah, 3 empty fields and 2 crops.
Yeah, I meant empty fields, sorry.
Oh, Kinai's growing. His last move. Artist Garden. So I guess he'll eat a sheep to buy the stone oven.
This does not look like a healthy way to feed.
No, it's not very efficient.
I must admit that Boot sold his feeding pretty efficiently.
You think so?
How he will feed now? He will feed stone food and
so this is a field or farm name sign. I think farm name sign is better.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. part-time builder is probably dead. Because, well, let's say in the best case scenario you will get 2 tables for grain and field.
Yeah. So this is nice. Family growth comes and we can...
Yeah, I think that family growth is better for you than the... By the way, you did not harvested your field.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is really nice. If 3 wood comes back... How many wood do you need? 12?
I mean 10, but yeah, 12 is a lot better.
Yeah, I think I'm just thinking like how many pasture spaces you would like to have, whether you want to, because I think that plowing will be much easier than taking wood maybe.
Yeah,
But on the
I
other
agree.
hand,
Well, I only need one more field.
Yeah,
and I have it.
And you have the field. That's why I'm saying that maybe you will get like plow sow once, and then you will.
Well, I would rather have sow bake than plow sow, right?
Well, you have Barger Flipper and millions of moves.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the feeding is your struggle here.
No,
I
it's
think
not.
struggle is the fences, but you should be able to fence pretty efficiently.
Yeah, and I'll want
I'm
to
thinking
renovate
that,
also.
yeah. With fencing, I mean, Kine is pretty much set on his fencing. He needs a couple more wood, but it should be fine. Korax is fenced 10 and has 5 more to fence, but
I'm not sure he will.
yeah, exactly. With he has just 3 people, and with 3 people on the board, it's a bit difficult to harvest, to grab at least 4 or 5 wood and then fence.
Mm-hmm. I can also, well, I need to take reedstone food and then clay and hopefully renovate. That would be a great round 12 for me.
Yeah, I was
Because
thinking that taking redstone food and clay may give you opportunity to build the pottery.
oh, and then ignore going to stone. Or there's a
Maybe
lot of stone
redstone
on the
food.
board too.
Exactly. There is a couple of stone and no majors to play.
Yeah.
That's my thinking.
Honeymoon. Huh.
Ooh.
I don't know if I like that move just because it costs a lot of food. Or 2 food that I don't know he has.
Yeah, by the way, he did exactly what we were discussing. He built the stone oven and bake all his grain.
Right.
Still, I don't find it very healthy, but
Well, sometimes you just need the food.
we can comment such moves after it's after the final score is counted.
Yeah. So even though Korax took clay, I think reedstone food still more important. And then
Yeah, you can live with just taking two clay, because technically you don't need to take reed from reedstone food space. By the way, Boot took stone. He is prepared for the renovation because he has the renovator, which saves him 2 resources.
And it's pretty clear that there will be a renovation logjam at the end of the game. There will be fights for taking that last renovation action. So Boot, it would be wise to get that done 2 rounds early. Kihnaigh's playing the pottery now because he gets to use all those resources on Resource Dealer, so that's a smart move.
Yeah, he basically plays almost for free.
Yeah.
He pays just 1 clay.
I'm going to tell him that because we're friends in real life, so...
I hope that we all are friends on the Agricola side.
Yeah.
Even if we don't know each other in real life. By the way, I'm looking on the miners.
Oh yeah.
And it looks like there are no good miners all around. I see Artist Garden is great. Your field thing is great. Your others are decent.
Boot played carrots for a really great effect.
Yeah, carrots and even his second miner is decent. But Korax played just once, and that one is like medium strength.
Yeah, I'm just gonna burger flip because now that pottery's gone, there's...
They are sufficient.
Yeah. And I might just use burger flipper again. Clay's probably better. Get it out of the way and...
By the way, speaking about the gem, Korax renovated, not the boot.
Yes.
And we have like 3 possible renovations, and
Probably 5 to do.
Yeah, and 5 to do.
Yeah.
In theory.
Yeah, it's not a good situation.
Yep. Kihnaigh is in like a bit unfortunate spot with the renovation, because to renovate he needs to do 2 moves to hoard all his resources.
Correct.
Let's see how this will turn out, because also he won't have many moves in late game, and his feeding is a bit questionable.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking that he may not join the train, but
yeah.
I believe that Korax and TheBoot both will want to renovate. TheBoot for sure. Whether others, it really depends on whether they have better use for the stone.
Very interesting. Kihnaigh taking family growth here. I would have definitely expected Plowsow with Artist Garden in hand. I was just checking that my status on the site was still that I'm streaming.
Yeah, I saw it. It's nice.
Yeah.
Korax is plowsowing. It's perfect for him.
Yeah. I think I'm going to gamble that Sobake and 3 Wood are going to come back, and I'm going to morning trade, I think. Oh, or I should Reno. Should Reno.
And why should Reno? I mean, for you, it's let's say, what you would like to do with Reno? Other some minor or fences?
Well, I mean, ideally watering can, but I think I'll play field.
I mean, like take maybe trade the vegetable. Yeah, but
it's not.
If you want to make it easier for you.
Yeah.
I meant like if you would manage to trade the veggie, so went play price squash or watering can.
It seems very hard to pull off. Very risky with so much renovation needing to happen.
But by the way, you will get all the wood you need. Probably.
Yeah.
Most likely.
Yeah.
Which is nice. Yeah, TheBoot will probably take the sheeps. That can be taken for granted.
Kihnaigh took them first.
Yeah. It's do you want to fence in this round?
Yeah, ideally. Or otherwise I have to make sure I get start player.
So I'm just thinking out loud. So let's say that this round will turn. Oh, sheeps got taken.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't need to calculate. I was just thinking whether you have enough moves to take sheeps, wood, fence, and burger flip to breed back the kettles.
Oh, I mean, I'll have enough food thanks to burger flipper.
You can even consider taking 1 boar just to
only if I
bring
get
it.
my fences up.
Yeah. And who can compete with you with the fences?
TheBoot can be annoying.
By the way, if TheBoot like starting player, you can do some small trick to Korax. Take
take 3 stone and then grain reed, or reed grain.
Exactly, that was my thinking.
No, I'm aware that renovation is still possible, but I'm not going to get my hopes up.
Yeah. Speaking about feeding, you look to be fine.
Very interesting. Boot is going to build a room.
It makes sense, kind of, right? Because he has enough stone to renovate.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking that he would need this 3 stone to. But I would say that taking 3 stone would be a mistake here, just because.
Oh yeah, I want to
Boot
know
would
how
say...
starting player goes first.
Exactly, that's my thinking.
Because
if it stays like this, or Korax will take starting player, you will never renovate.
Right. I can still get a grain if I go on 2 reed.
By the way, you can maybe get those 3 wood, because the way
That's
Boot
2 points.
Oh, I believe that you will have struggles to find 3-point moves. Oh, and Korax took 3 wood.
Yeah. So I think my next move is fencing. And then burger flip, and then something. So bake, maybe. Just a
Yes.
so.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe so bake first.
Well, I don't think Kihnaigh taking it. How is he feeding? He's feeding a wood, and 3 sheep.
I'm just thinking that fences are safe.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying that maybe so bake first, because it gives you something in longer term. And build the room, as you said.
Yeah. No, that's right, I think. So bake now. Yeah, because Kihnaigh can feed in other ways.
I'm just thinking whether you will have enough to compete in this game.
Oh, I mean, I don't expect to win, honestly. The Boots farm is really strong.
I would not be that bad, because TheBoot cannot use this. Probably won't be able to use, or maybe will be. I don't know. The Stone Sculptor. You can force him to not use it.
Well, he's not using it this round because. Oh no, I see what you mean.
He can use it, right? Because then next round he can take the stone and to be able to renovate. Yeah, he will have a brilliant finish, I would say. Yeah, and he played just the rake. 2 points when he has 5 fields in the end of the game. Those miners which gives you 2 points for 1 wood are usually like
really strong
supporting
cards.
You in, yeah, exactly, supporting you in doing something you don't want to do anyway and giving you points for it. Yeah, I think Boot looks in the best shape. If Kain would be able to solve his feeding better, he would be my candidate, maybe, because I like number of majors he have and cards. But considering that Boot will grow, I mean will build a big stone house, he was better.
I think right here I'm forced into taking starting player, otherwise I'm last. Starting player watering can, then fence first move. Well, no, not fence first move. So bake first move. Yeah.
It's risky, but
no, because Korax will reno fence.
Are you? Yeah, because if
I don't think basic fence is going to get taken.
Yeah, probably is. Sobake or Plauso?
Well, let's do this. It's a good question. Probably fence. It makes sure I get farm name sign and lets me hold 2 boar. Oh, that's not right.
Yeah, it doesn't look like that. Yeah, technically the Sobake and so gives you 2 point. Yeah, Sobake is better for you.
Well,
Just
if I
because
also
it
get
gives you.
fences, but I think I might also just get Sobake.
Yeah, it's highly. It's questionable. Let's see. It's really difficult to estimate something here.
Yeah. My next play will probably be 2 boar.
I'm just thinking because there is possible because Korax. I think Korax needs to run offense.
Yes.
Otherwise, there is possibility that TheBoot don't have any miner to play and he will just choose to block ren offenses.
Correct.
On the other hand, ren offenses for Korax is like 2.4 fences, so he can even play something different, not defenses. And so, yeah, he took his last field from the plowman.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody will have nice farm. I think it will be close victory for anybody. But I think that
Korax is
the
thinking
boot
about
can
taking normal renovate.
also, by the way, 2 boars are also 3-point move.
Right. So I think
Maybe
that's my next move if possible. TheBoot might take it. If TheBoot takes 2 boar, I'm taking Sobake. Oh my
which is
god.
almost.
This is a terrible play. Oh my god.
Wow! But you must admit that anybody who will manage to play this card deserves your. But on the other hand, how?
This is such a bad play.
No. Let's think about it. He gets the point for that card itself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, and he will get 2 points for sowing the grain.
Yeah.
So
And
it's better
also
than those
gave Boot a clay
fences.
and a food.
Yeah,
It also
that's.
took away 5 food or a point and 3 food from himself for the 2 reed.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think
I forgot about Reed and the Basket Maker Workshop.
Yeah, it's. Yeah.
Are you more sad about him taking food from himself or about Boot getting clay and food?
Boot getting clay and food is not a big deal, but. So remaining moves for me, I don't expect to steal renovation from TheBoot. He's just
No, that's not gonna happen.
no. I could make it so that he doesn't get to fence with Reno, but that would waste the rest of my moves trying to block.
Yeah, that's let's try to find points for you.
Yeah, so prized squash can be worth
6
some food. Well, I can place. Well, I can cook 2 veggies for 2 points and 2 food, or 2 points and 4 food. So.
And it also gives you opportunity to, for example, take 1 vegetable for a point and 2 food.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
opening the options to take points somewhere.
Correct.
It would be, yeah, take sheep. That's unfortunate. Also, you can take 4 wood and stable.
Yeah.
Because
But
Kine
the boot only needs
needs...
3 wood. It wouldn't be blocking the boot at all.
I was not considering blocking boot, but giving you some points. I think he is unblockable. And
I don't see. Let's see.
what you are thinking about?
I'm thinking that prize squash is only like 1 point worth because I can burger flip for the food. And I can get read 3 ways. There's just nothing.
Yeah, you have maxed out the grain, right?
Grain and veg are
like
maxed.
I was thinking about 4 wood and 2 stables just because I did not saw better ways for you to get points. Because the price squash,
You're right.
when price squash gives you all the food you need. It gives you like 2 food and 2 point. It gives you 4 food in current situation.
Yeah. Kihnaigh needs to rob a wood here so he can pay off his turkey breeder.
Still, he needs to feed.
Yeah, well, he can figure that out later. Korax take a veggie because my plans are terrible. TheBoot will start his renovation sequence probably by taking 3 wood here and then 2 stone or 4 stone and then renovating with his last move.
He will beat you hard.
Yeah,
I mean that big stone house probably decided.
Right. I might make 50, but probably like 47.
I was yeah, 47, something like that. Looks. There are no global points, right?
Correct.
No 4 wood occupations. It's difficult usually to do bigger points when bonus points are not out there. Also, your miners were not that great. So he took only 2 stone to show his power. I don't think 3 would give you something.
I think my last move is already a nothing.
Why nothing? I was thinking like 2 stables.
Oh, right, 2 stables. Oh my god.
2 stables and then play price squash.
Yeah, brain fart. I don't need to build the stables right now. Nobody can take that spot.
Or burger flip or whatever.
No, prize squash is better.
Why?
Gives points back for eating.
Yeah, but if you take fishing with cattle, you get.
That's true too. Yeah, it's the same.
It's like equal. And as I said, the squash gives you just 4 food, and when you take fishing, it gives you clearly even more food. Not like it makes any difference. Everybody has nice farm. It's always good to see. Even then, Korax made only 39 points, I think.
Yeah. Corn storehouse. Oh my gosh.
It's strange. He has like his farm looks decent, not great but decent. And
what's he even feeding this turn? He's feeding a boar.
I believe he already fed.
Oh, okay.
And you know, the well is the major which is hard to play and lose. But
I don't think it's actually that strong, honestly. Like, I feel like a lot of players get too serious about taking well, and then...
yeah, but he had the well builder, right?
Yeah, but it's not like a superb, like, game winner automatic thing.
Sadly, no. It's not like having native.
Yeah.
Or morning trader. It's a pity that he did not get anything with for morning trader.
Oh wow, Kihnaigh has 51.
Ooh.
Whoa.
He
All those
he
improvements.
pawned last move. Yeah. Well, his farm looks solid. Nothing against, really.
Yeah.
In the end, he solved his feeding, which was big struggle all
Oh,
the
and this is a
time.
lot lower than expected.
Yeah. 42. Yeah, those animals hurt.
2G, sheep, one of each animal, and then...
Yeah, but technically speaking, even if you would be able to get the boar and get the sheep.
51-51. Tie between TheBoot and kihnaigh.
Wow. Nice job. I believe I was really underestimating Kine.
Yeah.
Wow. By the way, should not Boot has more? Should not? I believe he should have 4 points on the stone sculptor. Really.
He probably counted it.
Yeah, probably yes.
28, 43 with family, 47 with sculptor, and 49, 50, 51 on the miners. Yeah, he counted the 4 for sculptor. Okay, and that's the game. Finished third place to very well played game by both TheBoot and kihnaigh. kihnaigh surprisingly so. Those majors are invisible points. 3 stone oven, 5 honeymoon, 2 pottery, 2 joinery, and otherwise didn't miss a category. So great for him. TheBoot with a standard 5 stone room.
Yeah, he has good farm. I mean, Kine has full farm, and he has tons of majors, like 8 points in majors. Well, considering how bad the miners was, I think it was his way to catch up.
Yeah, and honeymoon worked out for him.
Yeah, as you said, he has full farm, and he managed to play honeymoon. It's always good.
All right, so I think just going to wrap up the stream right now, unless you have some final comments, MaruskaK.
No, thank you.
No, thanks for helping out.
Let's hope next time for better results.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.